Let's play some Valorant.
I do think they need that stuff a little bit. Okay, NRG on defense, Loud on attack.
Luxo with a fast first engagement. You talk about the new generation. He is leading the way for Loud. Oh my
What
God.
is that, bro?
Prius
has missed everything, and it looks insane.
That's ridiculous.
Is it 3 bullets, 3
This guy,
kills?
he's already off to the races. An insane little brace of
Demon
kills,
Slayer with
and
the Prime.
NRG
I
is
appreciate
the
you, man.
pattern
Thank
of
you so much for
those
using your
beyond
Prime on
his
me.
way, tucked in a corner,
Oh
and he
my
loses
God.
his
Okay, we're
nerve.
starting off hot.
Darker cleans
Chat,
him
this is
up,
gonna be
and
sick.
Brock
It's
is
already
cut out
living
of
up
the
to
picture
it.
by this smoke.
We're on round 1, and I'm already impressed.
How many times have we seen a ridiculous Brock?
I'm moving the
share
mono
this
closer.
round, but this would be beyond ridiculous if he can claw it back. There's just no way.
But for our reigning world champions, all things have to feel possible. Brock, though,
Dude, what a round.
stumbles at the second hurdle. Man, Luxo cracked this round wide open, and he is already emoting across the stage. He wants NRG to know he has no respect.
And if you consider this the first chapter
Oh
of the
my
new Loud team.
God.
Now Luxo is... He
Dude,
is the
imagine
alpha,
he
is
got
the
the
main
4th
character,
somehow.
He is the protagonist for Loud. In the past, we've seen him pull off plays like that, but the team around him, the whole unit,
Holy
could
bro,
not
he's looking up
provide
to see
enough
their
to get
reactions.
wins, and yet
He's
today,
scouting around to
you
see
believe
everyone's
that they
reactions.
could beat the 5-0 NRG, the reigning world champions that they've
Oh,
got
mate,
in
let
them.
him loose.
And he gets his easy Marshall pick off. Erde knows he's about to get some argy-bargy, but Tigazine's able to pick up the opposite angle. Scuba and Mata run straight into the line, and Tigazine, of course, will slide on in.
Who the
to subdue
hell is
that presence by
NRG
Gelato.
Skirmisher?
I'm genuinely at this point, Luxo is making a case for being the best player of Stage 2. Obviously, there are some fantastic names in the running. Sato, Neon, Asuna on a career-high run. But Luxo is right up there
What have
with
I
them.
just
And
seen?
depending on how this
Well,
playoff run
I guess
goes
now we
for
know
Loud
why
and
there
the
is
other teams,
a
you
big
could
delay.
absolutely see him walking away as the Stage 2 MVP.
Sometimes you come into a game with storylines you could want to talk about, right, if the time seems right. When it came to Luxo, we used all of them early on because he was beautiful in that series against Furia. Absolutely channeling those protagonist
Yeah, do you
vibes.
reckon I'm...
He tops the
I'm
scoreboard here at
behind?
4-1 and maintains the Marshall
Oh,
for his
fast forward
bonus,
after
which
this.
Brock has rapidly availed himself of an Odin.
Jackson.
He pointed out that
The
Kiko
Prime,
is
appreciate the
NRG
6 months,
skirmisher.
man.
He's
Thanks
had
for
to
the
use
half a
his
year,
skirmish
bro.
account for
Appreciate
this
that.
game, as apparently he had to change his password from 1, 2, 3.
Behind the times? No, it's in like, I'm behind on the broadcast.
It happens.
I think I can catch up a bit.
Not a rebrand, folks.
Bruce is out of the pool, but we're still going to get some Kiko Jet.
Hey, NRG Skirmish
That's
is
what
kind
you're
of
looking for.
sick.
It's pretty straightforward stuff. The tailwind across mid gets him a free pick off, and now Loud have to reconsider.
Oh, wow, loses that out to Erde, who's back hitting that Stage 1 form.
Not the kind of encounters that are going to get your duelist confidence up early in the game, that's
Hey,
for
Ethan
sure.
actually has to kill too.
Loud on this attack side.
Nah,
Now in a
just
position
one.
to win out the bonus, and
Okay,
that's
now
a good
two.
start. Luxo found Kiko.
2v4
Brock has to pretty much work this solo for the time being, and Scooby is a long
Oh,
way
mate.
away. Oda's able to TP away after being pinged down.
Yeah,
A
they're all
Brock
good.
cannot finish the job. In fact,
Dude, you just go
can't get any
safe.
damage on him.
Darker pop
Running
and
back
ult
here
as
for
well.
Darker. He's going to try and challenge his presence up on Heaven, but
Yeah,
there's a
man,
bunch
give me
of
some
smokes
delay.
in the way, including that vision, and he'll be knocked back to square one.
Spray from Brock, not enough. Would have had to capitalize off the run it back, just sending Darker to that spawn point. Daffy on the crosshair. This one is done. Loud have converted the bonus. Hit the ground running.
Bang.
NRG haven't had a moment to catch their breath.
Yeah, far behind,
Even
man.
if you find that opener, the relevancy of being a 5-4 last for like 3 seconds. Loud just right over to the
I
exit.
knew we were behind.
Could
feel it.
There's no gaps in their approach. They are very, very quick to games.
With this behind, we're...
Calling back yesterday as well. Darker.
There's so much going on. We're a minute behind.
Phoenix was a difference maker on Haven. Loud have mostly leaned away.
The map's already
Playing that double
finished.
duelist, parallel to NRG. But on Haven, where
Okay,
it's a necessity,
Owlo.
they brought the Phoenix back yesterday. Dominate
Couple of
Furia
bandits.
with it. And the Phoenix has proved to be excellent on Ascent as well. And if Darker is going to maintain that level, will be such an important piece.
What is this? Tap for the crouch for the
Loud's
corners. Is
tempted
that
for
new
three.
tech?
Oh, Mata just swung into that after the flash. Curveball now coming out for the Loud side. Off we go. Fast lane set up. Scuba wants to try and intervene, but takes a lot of damage early from the molly. Still gets a dink on the second player.
Oh,
He's
it's
got
good
enough
damage.
here.
It's
Digazine,
good
though,
damage.
getting down and dirty
Oh,
with it. As
it's
Luke
insane
shows caught out in
damage.
the open. It is the
Dude, just get
famous
some
Brock
bandits out.
Odin that finally gets NRG on the board.
Saved
Brock
Odin,
genuinely
4
has been
bandits.
in that champs 2025 MVP form. He has
That 4th
been
round again, yeah.
statistically even.
It's always the 4th
the
round.
standout for NRG in this second stage. He's hitting his peak right now. And there's no other map where you would rather have the Brock Odin perhaps in Ascent. Haven's not bad, Corrode's not bad, but Ascent, that's just so of a classic.
Are we hitting that B side into Brock with an Odin? That's a dangerous proposition.
EG from mid.
Quick play up mid here.
Oh, wait.
Kiko had his nose
His
up against the
TP's in
barrier to
the
try and
same
get this
place.
Tiles crunch going.
TP's in
And
the
through
same
that
place. He's dead.
Smoke, he's looking for Luke Show. Found him. Caught him by surprise. In fact, fast lane mid though. Let's Tickers in. Get some
ulting
action
out in
over
the
by
open, bro. You could
this
just spam him.
catwalk. But Kiko's still a problem in mid. Marta's now able to chime in now, and all of a sudden this has collapsed for Loud. They've got to just rush over into this A site, and Scuba is waiting in the wings.
Oh my god, both teams are just relentless. Mata is now on the crosshair, they weak alone. When that door gets broken, he's gonna get flash rushed down.
This
He
is
has
pod
no
racing, man.
chance.
This is pod racing.
We got
NRG now taking the temperature from Loud and are ready and willing
we
to
got,
play at that same
Phoenix
pace.
Office.
But neither team is showing an ounce of respect to the other. Loud don't care that NRG are 5-0. And NRG don't care that
why,
Loud are coming in
Brock
with
went
an
for his ult here.
extreme level of momentum. They are happy to just shut them down straight away. And this NRG team, they are no stranger to stopping teams with serious
Oh,
momentum.
consider it.
They beat Leviathan
What
in
about
that
it?
5-0
Combine
run.
next?
Lev that had
Maybe
an
like the call.
unstoppable aura. And NRG were able to put an end to them. With double duelists of all things, NRG in
Oh, wait,
an
it's a good-
uncomfortable
oh,
meta
okay,
are still
okay,
able
I
to
see.
have a flawless stage.
Oh my
Speaks
god,
volumes
they could have
about
been
this
good.
team. Marta misses his opportunity
Surprised
for
he
that
doesn't
early
go
damage
for a
as his
molly deep
opponents
there,
were
but-
safe behind cover despite being pinged out there.
Feels like the 20 seconds of peace between these teams will be short-lived.
Oh, Brock's going to play off this trip.
Hey,
Big damage
Odin
on
on
Tickazine,
shot.
not
You
enough
know
to
I'm happy
secure
with
the kill,
this.
and Ethan has to duck back to the high ground. Erde's
Look at
low,
it.
and here comes Brock.
Busted.
Not content to sit in the corner.
Absolutely
Once
busted.
again, an active participant in the round, and Darker is in trouble! Riddled with bullets. Brock's happy to pay the piper and accept the flames at his feet. This leaves the Portuguese Davi in the 1v4.
The NRG willingness to just fight Loud at these choke points, swarm them, has gotten them back into this half. That lack of respect to Loud. Not letting them get into the site, not letting them get those full executes off. NRG know how strong they are in those situations. That's what just dismantled Furia yesterday when they were playing defense. They could not stop Loud's big set executes.
Call me Chew with the prime. Thanks
This
so much for
NRG
the
team
9
feel
months.
like the
Thank you
ultimate
so much.
measuring stick for a team
Give
like
them a
Loud, who
little-
was bowled over.
The scene head after, the dash
Everyone
forward.
who has stood in their way after this retool. They've come with momentum. NRG, though, have brought such a polished game. They've brought perfection. It is giving unstoppable force and a movable object today.
Halfway through this
1100 Thieves. It is
the
tempting,
Loud
man, but
team
there's
went
just
from
too many
being
games.
A question mark to, I think, in everyone's minds, a serious contender at this point. Those roster moves that they made heading into the second stage, completely changed everything.
Somewhere around this 13-1 against G2 on Lotus was where I became a believer. And they've not skipped a beat since then. That deconstruction of Furia was diabolical yesterday.
And when you're talking about that
I'm
G2
gonna
win,
gift it to watch 100 Thieves. Nah, I
they
don't want to
had
ruin
not
my
won
sleep
on
out, man.
Lotus the last two times that
I'm in a
Loud
great
played
spot
it.
right now.
But they switched Tickazine to Neon in that game and win 13-1. He was previously playing Raze. And that has been one of the most important
It's gonna be one of those.
factors
It's gonna be
for
one of those
Loud
games that we all
turning
hype it
this
up
year around
and Lev just
proving
win.
that this new roster, that the new talent is actually at the level to make a stage final, at the level to make it to Sao Paulo, at the level to maybe even make it to Champions. Because they brought in a guy like Tickazine who is just hitting the ground running, playing this Neon, straight from the Crew Academy to topping most of the stats of Neon players in those first 5 weeks of Stage 2. Like, he was leading in average damage per round. This is his first stage, man.
Why don't you stay up for it, mate?
Amid smoke
It's
denies.
4 hours
Kiko,
sleep
that early sight line.
into a
And
16
behind
to
Loud,
18 hour
start to
day,
move into position. They'll be spotted
and
by
then
Sal drone,
a
though. In fact,
repeat
it's
the
clear
day after.
from Tiles. obscuring these two players close up towards tree, and now the accelerator's about to be hit. Tiggerzin's trying to get up there in heaven, just going to overwhelm Kiko. He's got nowhere to go, nothing to do.
Dude,
Meanwhile, Ethan brought down by Darby, so your stall utility.
I mean, this is just the left strat, right?
Compromised. Brook gets his
nice,
back.
though.
It's darker to fall. Slowly, NRG have to encircle.
I like that with the neon all over towards heaven, they take the space with the Phoenix, though. It's good. The same thing that you can do on the Phoenix or on short as well.
Both players
like the whole neon
other,
Phoenix is just so strong.
Mata walks into the crosshair, and that will seal the round. NRG on the save. Got a ton of cash to
Give
play
in to
with,
the
though.
peer pressure, yeah.
Oh! Brook does get spotted out there. He fires back. And Tiggerzin is fast
What's your
enough to
height?
catch him
If
by
I
the
stand
heel.
up 6 foot, probably, but I'm a sloucher, bro. Years
Years
of gaming has shrunk me.
Goes awry. There's a fast lane.
Got the
Tiggerzin's
rounded
coming from now,
shoulders,
sprayed
man.
down in a
The
boathouse,
back's
shows himself
arching.
briefly behind the boxes, and Scuba's hoping for a
taken-
cheeky shot. But it's Gene
taken
being
height
jump
off of
He
me.
knows the jig is up.
Honestly, without
Tiggerzin.
gaming, maybe I'm 6'3".
Yeah, more so
Because
than doing
you'd
any
never know.
economic damage to NRG. Loud would just love to pick up the op there. They wouldn't have been able to afford it otherwise. So they
He's
take guns away, but
5'3" now, yeah.
recover the better ones.
Years and years of gaming, man.
After
Came at a price.
mixing in a different variation of a set A execute, Romanilli out of the timeout draws up the plan, and they execute it to perfection.
It is so fast. So fast that Brook has
Mini,
no
yeah,
time to
that's
slow
the thing.
Tiggerzin down in
Mini was
three,
just
allowing
gaming
him to be
since he was
taken.
6.
Loud are one of the teams that are finding
That's why I wrecked
some
him.
more interesting
He was meant to be
use
6
cases
foot as well.
for the fast lane compared to others. They're getting a lot of value out of it.
You should see his parents. His parents are
They've already got the leg
giants.
shot on Ethan, hitting A.
Alguém vai passar aí, 1, 2.
Vai chamar, solta o botinho. Seu.
Céu e porta. Tá um short.
Porta, tô vendo ele.
Menos de 80 no salva. É, Odin na porta. Tô de vida, velho.
Tá, vou plantar.
Eu vou fazer um pixel, louco. Tá. Céu pegando. 2 pegando seu. 3 céu, 4 céu. 120 do homem, galera.
Zero bate no flash do Phoenix. E pode ter costas.
Mate, someone go break this door.
Tinha 4 céu. Sai frio, homem. Eu vou ficar só no timing.
Dei.
120 homem, 120 homem. A gente ganha essa porra.
Go.
Já saiu. Bota céu. 120 homem.
Continua varanda,
tiro.
continua varanda.
Vou dar nada. Vou dar nada agora.
Last player standing.
Dá smoke 120. Matou 120. Depois em 2.
It's not many bullets. 4. 5 as a backup.
Valeu, Cria, valeu.
It's a nice
Como é que esse Cypher não morreu, mano?
it's a nice wall from Madalet to
NRG
try
don't
block
anchor
him
the
as
A
well.
side,
That was
they
pretty good
leave
from him.
Mata up there in his run at back. He's able to find 2 kills before they go for that retake.
Mata Phoenix is looking good right now. It's something that NRG have been toying with. They tried the Mata Phoenix in EWC, for instance. They were trying Ethan on Neon then. They've been trying Kiko on duels, just swapping things around, trying to figure out what
Oreo,
works
thanks
best.
so much for the prime. Appreciate
In
it.
a way,
17 mums.
it's a problem that they have so many options. They're constantly
Win
making
one,
little
lose the
adjustments,
next.
and
They
yet
keep
all of them have
keep
retained
buying,
them at a
keep
very
getting
high
away with the
level.
light armor
So
at
it's
the
like, which
moment.
do you
So
even pick?
they are managing to squeeze out a fair
Mata
amount of buys,
Phoenix
even though they
at
should
that
be getting
EWC
wrecked.
tournament where NRG come in second, he
Econ-wise.
was putting up crazy numbers playing it.
Full flash there in mid. But it's a trade from Scuba in market. They release some of the pressure, but Tiggerzin, the second
what
door
is
is still in
that
position
stun?
now, trying to hit that side.
The lovely stun.
Take some early damage here.
How
and
is
has to end up fighting Kiko with the
NRG
knives out.
skirmisher alive? It's crazy.
He will be brought down by the shock and the shots from the Phoenix.
Loud
Kiko
just
did
always
great to
ready
get
to
one,
mix
man.
in a new fast exec, but they're shut down in the midst of the split, and they have to rely on Luke Show to be able to pick up a player on the cross, find a good moment for the backstab. Airday with a teleport setting him up.
That's pretty good. Brook has to pick this line up, but Luke Shaw isn't quite ready to punish him for that.
It would have had to have been that moment. Now, how do Loud find inroads? Luke Show spotted out with Airday already having used that teleport.
It's a pretty important neural theft. Brook is inching his way over towards this B side now. Knows he can try and get in, but there's been no plant attempt. Scuba doesn't have much help on that site though. Get pinged out and has to retreat to Boathouse. This gives up the strong position. But Brook peers in with the Odin and finds one. Here's that Hunter's Fury coming through.
Oh,
Darby's able to find a kill. And that's
made the
Brook.
molly over the top.
Electrifying reception for
Nice.
Loud. And
12
they
and
never get a
6.
chance to plant.
Mate,
NRG
good
are just
sovers on this
beautiful
map
to
is
watch. In that whole situation,
so nice to
Loud are
watch.
just hoping that they could try to tease some player out of position to bring that into a 3-on-3. It's not able to work, right? And then like you see Modest point of view, he's going towards market, Brock is holding spawn. They all get in position to be able to fight each other, yet no one oversteps and makes themselves vulnerable. So the second that Loud are forced to get into the site, they are ready to assist Scuba there. They've closed enough distance, but not too much where their lives would have been at risk. This pace from Loud is just blistering. They are not easing up at all.
3 here though.
Sick util timing to force Kiko out
3
of
here and Omen rotate.
There are
4 here.
NRG players on this
Such an
B side
over
if
rotate
Loud
from
commit.
NRG. They definitely recognize the strat, right? Dude, a cancel here would go crazy.
Tigazine also doubles back. Loud trying to drive a wedge up the middle of the map, and Ethan could be here to unravel this.
NRG know they've created some serious gaps in the map there. There's a lot of reliance on Scuba to just hold down that A site on his own. He is committed to the dice position right
Read
now.
Twitch chat only, mate. I read all the chats.
Ethan knows this angle is
Everyone's
so
equal here.
possible, but Tigazine wins that critical duel. And now Loud want to activate this execute.
How much time can Scuba buy here on the A site for NRG? He wants to try and get ahead of this Cyber Cage and find Starker through it. Knows the paranoia is coming, so he tucks his way in towards Heaven. Here come reinforcements.
That position in Hell is going to give the team time to get there, but he is exposed. He swings out. He's caught by Airday. Look at Tigazine. He is on this late flank. Could get a free kill onto Brock. It's not going to be ready. Yeah, NRG's numbers, they are dwindling regardless.
Might at least able to finally win out a duel here, get some success in the round, but now in a 1v3.
Hey, if he had a wall, I think he wins this.
Money's fine
That
for
man.
NRG, so you may as well jump on in.
No flash to get out of the smoke. He just has to wait and pray that some of this
YouTube's
spray
still
will
talking about
connect.
fruit. A little less today.
And he's out of there,
A
folks.
little less today. Dude, I've accidentally trained my bunny.
To do a little damage. Look at the econ for Loud. It's
Every time
not great.
my bunny goes over here, she'll like
Every
tap
time matters.
me, tap me on the leg.
Reason to double back. He's
And
not
then
even
normally I
after
go
yet.
give her hey.
He's actually got time. He's just got time. Erday's going to challenge this out, and he
Nice.
knows it.
Dude, when I'm
Nana trying to
streaming,
get
she's
as
just there, just
much
tapping,
value as he can out of
just
what was
tapping my
probably
leg.
already a lost round, and Erday's forced to drop the gun.
He extracts a lot. 2 players down, is able to get 2 orbs out of it. Keeps the Loud economy in an awkward spot. That was
Hey, yeah, hey.
making the most of a situation.
Show
where
us, they
the
don't like
clutch
getting
was
picked up, man.
Virtually impossible, but
I don't want to pick him up.
essentially gets the next best.
Nice finish to the round, but for Loud, a number of those key duels being
I wonder if
won.
I can set up
Erde
something
and
at the
Tigazine
back here where they can
winning
chill.
Crucial 1v1s to get their team going.
Look at the state of the econ for both teams. This round absolutely can be worth 2.
Scuba banking on the judge to back Ethan up here on this corner. Sees
Oh
Darker
my
coming,
God.
but the ping timing wasn't quite where he needed it to be. Now at the
Double,
trap wire,
that's a
though,
double
in comes
for sure,
Scuba.
right?
He's ahead of the flash, and he's able to just finish off Darker. He's hit very hard as a result, but this is stalwart defending from NRG. Allowed to run into a brick wall.
Honestly, 5 isn't that bad. 5 is doable.
Lucho just needs to hold on to the only goal at this point.
There's so much time left in the round, Wyatt.
Teleport's ready.
But
And
NRG
after-
themselves, they're in a shaky spot. Do they risk going for this?
After those first 3 rounds, Loud winning the pistol, they win that bonus. NRG really have had their number at stopping them on these executes before they're getting into the site. They're fighting them at the chokes. Scuba is stuffing them before they can get into tree. Mod is ready to fight them as they're getting right out of A. They've already got Kiko rotating towards A Heaven. He's there to fight. Like, they're just so quick to meet them while simultaneously not being committed insight to get bogged down by any of the util.
5 is
like
too
we
much?
saw Furious
Nah, I
on
don't think
from
5 is too
yesterday.
much.
Being present but non-committal.
Not like you've
Just have a
lost the
full
half
hold,
if
you
you
can fall off the
give him
side
5.
after trying to get a kill. I think that's why the op is going to be so instrumental
Got a
for
Phoenix
NRG.
up for the next
And
rounds.
Kiko's
Nice.
positioning. Brock as well doesn't have to swing and face to get value or damage with the Odin. Just play off his info. And there you have it, folks. Quiet end of the round here as Luxo will be allowed to maintain the op. But NRG keep 4 guns and keep the coffers full.
Started so well, but Scuba with the judge changes the tides.
Remaining.
Yeah, I literally know what they're doing every round. I just, it's like fucking,
Oh, okay, well. then you should
It's
win
the,
this round, right?
It's the increased oxygen flow to his brain because his nostrils are, you know, wider than the Suez. W breathing, bro.
W breathing.
Dude, they're up in the pace here. Model with the run it back straight out of B main.
Quarter's not a trademark field, but he's getting some backup here from Kiko.
Did the reload last
There
spam.
goes
Actually got him.
Lucio, the man who held the op.
To finish the half, Ethan just calls a complete shift of the pace, going for that aggro, run it back out of B, pinch down mid,
The tiles crunch has been pretty big.
and it should
You might
be
actually
wraps
know.
on the
I mean,
half.
yeah, this
Now,
was pretty good.
all things
I mean, they just wanted to
considered,
do a plan with the
like,
Phoenix, so yeah.
watching the game, feeling the flow of it, NRG pretty dominant, but Loud, ultimately, if they just have
He
a 5 on
is
attack,
a
that's
little
pretty
weak.
good. Like that is not
They
bad.
are
They
hitting the
still
right
won
side.
the pistol, won the bonus, get 2 more gun rounds. That is not bad at all.
A hush. Does NRG simply wait? They know they need to convert this player advantage, and this gets a bit dicey now. Tigazine mows Mud over on Speedway. And Kiko has to think twice about how he gets involved here. Inside the smoke, because he's blinded up, but now the reinforcements are on the way. For now, though, it's just Kiko versus 3.
Might
He might just take this
timing on
fight.
lane. Oh, wow, air raid ducks
Ooh,
around
good
the
damage,
op.
though.
He could have just died to that straight up.
Connects, but not the kill. All of NRG ready to pounce on this retake. Everyone from Loud stuck in the site. There
Starts to make
shouldn't
you
be
think.
any way that they can win this.
Smoke over towards that boathouse. Erde eventually gets caught out just from the spray through the masonry.
Oh, I don't think
Only one side of boathouse
I
is
think the wall
open.
was the
Tigazine trying
one.
to make use of it now. Steps into the flame for a time. It's Darker getting his pound of flesh, but now
And
1v3.
up, and then they blocked his
revealed
last
by
bit of
Neural
vision.
Theft to end the half. Has to go down swinging. Ethan gives him a quick exit.
It's a
And
good recovery,
NRG
man.
We'll move
Great
to
recovery,
7
to be honest.
rounds after a lively first half on a set.
Despite that 0-3 start, NRG really did have an understanding as to how to shut down this Loud attack. But
Why did it say NRG skirmisher? 'Cause he obviously had an issue with his account, so they used the skirmish
gave
account.
Loud the ability to put 5 on the board for Ascent attack, switch to defensive. Loud win the pistol 7-7. We're
gonna
basically in the lead, right?
We absolutely have a game. And I've watched Loud over the last, few
The
weeks.
prime ads? We can
targeting
do a
star
prime
players
ad.
and bring them down, but with NRG, a new one
Who
always
should we
tends
actually
to
give our
appear
prime
when one
to? That's the
falls.
real question.
We're going to do a break here. 2 rounds separate these 2 squads fighting.
Let me mute this.
The mid teams already got punished.
Be Shire? What is this? October. It's not even September yet, is it? Chat, if you're on YouTube, maybe you want to make your way over towards Twitch. Who knows? You can go out of full screen, click down towards here. You can scroll towards the bottom. You can see if you have a free Prime sub. It's not going to cost you anything. You click it. You click subscribe with Prime, and then you're subscribed. No ads. For playoffs, play-ins. Support the streamer. All of that cool stuff. Get it free with Amazon Prime. Doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, you might have forgotten about it. That's okay. Leave Frog, thank you for the Prime as well. Amy as well, thank you with the Prime. Appreciate the 17 months. Thank you for checking, you too. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
No, not to be honest. Like the only difference is like the level of the team. Like for example, they can be like champions of everything, but if they playing like really bad right now, it doesn't matter. And it's the same thing. Like you have to play your game, and they're playing on a good level now. So I think we're gonna win. But yeah, they being champions doesn't change anything to be honest.
Good luck.
Bro, what is this music they're playing over the top, man? I know they're coming from my YouTube channel. Amped, thank you so much, Amped. Good to see you, bro. Thank you so much for the gifted. We got Frick Udi with the Prime. And Chemist 945. Thank you with the Prime as well. Appreciate you guys.
Ethan trying to call their teams
Thank
into
you
a
for checking, guys. Thank you so much.
experience. The stakes are high.
Ethan saying at the end of that half that he had the read. He knows exactly what Loud are doing.
Frick
Now that
you,
NRG are on the
Eddie.
attack side, though.
Frick
the more
you, Eddie.
difficult
Yeah, you're right.
side of Ascent.
I must wait a moment.
Can he continue to call them to the victory and take away?
I bet you 100
Loud's
gifted. You
map
won't read
pick?
this in less than 2 minutes, mate. Come on now.
With Abyss, is
They
the big
thought
unknown
I
looming in our
wasn't
second
reading
map.
kick
This
chat.
series could go anywhere.
Come on now.
We mentioned the pistol for Loud, important.
Sometimes you got to
Gets
keep
us
an eye on it.
Virtually back to parity. Marta's probing and he knows the trademark needs to be cleared. This is
4
putting alarm bells
sheriffs.
ringing for Loud, but not enough to draw players.
4 is quite a lot, man. We got it on the smoker as well, so we got less smokes into the round.
Darker just ready to molly off of any kind of contact.
NRG very tentative in this round, but they're slowly starting to work that A main as well.
Guile with the prime as well. Appreciate the 4 mums. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you.
40 seconds seems to be the timer though, and NRG getting active now. Darker doesn't have a chance to molly them. He can't slow them down. A is about to suffer under a deluge of white and orange, and here
2
come
between
NRG.
you.
Down onto the side, Tigger's in trying to fight for
2
his life,
between
but
them and a
only
little
get
bit of
the one.
damage. Makes it doable.
Trades are good, but NRG
See you, hello, mate.
with a
Appreciate the
play
prime,
to
man.
the
Thank
good
you as well,
and a
see you.
chance to
Appreciate the
ply.
prime.
Ethan's on to such low HP.
That was not less than 2 minutes. Wait, actually?
Taking contact for the team. And Davi shot down through the wall. Luke Show.
With the headhunter again.
He got 3 on the
Puri
first
Janice,
pistol.
thank you so much for the prime as well. Appreciate that.
This one seems a little bit stickier. This time it's Ethan that takes the honors with 3
Well,
in the pistol.
They run away with it.
NRG up by 3 rounds.
Just brutal that Darker gets caught by the 2 sheriff body shots straight away.
You have genuine viewers over here. You got to
Just
read
not
us,
ready
mate. I'm
for
reading
that
you guys
volley. It's
non-stop. I'm
just
telling you.
as he's jiggling back around the corner.
I just pick and
Immediately
choose what I
follow
read
the body shot and
or
through the
read
wall.
out
It's
loud.
just awkward, and he doesn't have the time to react.
Felt like a lot hinged on him being able to
Yeah,
slow down NRG.
absolutely.
That one's going to hurt the confidence a bit. Marta still with a sheriff to hand. Play off that one-way. Lucia trying to get aggressive, but the flash is thrown to account for this.
Ooh.
Into the smoke we go,
Unlucky.
and out we head with our rendezvous.
That is stone cold confidence to play that situation that way. That's crazy.
Kiko's got nowhere to go. This is ugly stuff. Tiggerzin's able to run him down, and this severely limits the options for NRG. They might just call a bum rush onto A here. Yes, Paranoia comes in. Luke Shaw avoids it and gets a kill to punish.
Tigazine already here towards doors, being shot in their face.
It is
The other 2 players on the
Phils.
team rotating towards
doable.
headed 4 on
Done,
3,
will
but they've
recon
not been able
flash.
to recover anything. So NRG still in such an advantageous position.
No
2
more.
rifles to work.
What are they going to do? Wait for the
The smoke's
smoke?
just come back up now.
Smoke
for
goes
Ethan,
up.
So some of this arresting util is still
Or
active.
do you flash in the smoke?
He's about to get some action. Doesn't hold him on a praise. He just steps out. Now charges in. Since Prey finds him one, and Ethan's got an assist from Jen. It's all coming down to Tiggerzin and Davi now. The latter who's picked up a Phantom, but he's low.
It's unlucky,
Barely
man.
clinging to life and swings into Scuba's purview.
It's close.
It's Tiggerzin run down.
They made this doable. They did
NRG finding timies
did
everywhere.
alright damage.
They're confronting one of the dangers of playing against Loud right now, though. We have seen after that couple weeks off break that they took just in the lab with Romanilli. On the second round ecos, after they've lost the pistol, same case against Furia, they always have a little strat. Against Furia, there were always random, like, they're walking
Petis
into
is
a
with the prime as well. Thanks so much for the 25,
high-low
man.
pistol staring at them. They
Thank you
always
for using
have
your prime
an
on me as
idea
well,
of
man.
how to
Appreciate you
try
checking.
to maximize every round
Insta
right now.
get the Odin out.
Just one of the other reasons that they've become a serious contender. Making the most of any opportunity they're granted. Luke Show is always going to be fighting through those choke points. And looks like
my
this
God,
is just
old
going
school
to
X-Tech.
encourage NRG to try to pick up the pace, but they're stalled out by the Molly A. Not even an option right now.
In much the same vein as things went wrong for NRG at B and they just called an A hit. They attempt that this round, but the arresting util is present. And NRG are denied.
The Scream X-Sec, it actually is.
Here.
And it looks like B's back on the menu. But there's a bunch of angles that have to be cleared on their way. This takes time.
Any comments on Brock's melee? Mate, I haven't even looked at it.
Some
We're looking at the minimap too much.
indication that mid presence could be coming. They're forced to flash these close angles, though, because of Luke Show. So less utility for the actual exec. That's a disgusting off
he's
angle.
so good.
He knows he's sat where he can't be spotted out by the recon, so he just plants his feet and gets 2 kills.
30 seconds.
Single-handedly shutting NRG down this round. How are you going to get out of this one? Davi waiting for his chance to spring forth. Marta fighting for his life out here in the open, but it was a foregone
Good, man.
conclusion after Luke Show.
All surviving as
struck
well,
at the
man. It gets good.
jugular.
Doable. Win this one, it gets really
It was
close.
a sick opener, and NRG, you could see they just wanted to respond and go A, but the molly keeps them back. They can't get an actual nice window to get into that
God,
site.
second
And
here is insane.
by the time they go back to B, that's just a ridiculous off angle. That should be a one and done. We have already seen it 2 rounds. Luke Show is playing these chamber scenarios, even though we've been seeing chamber forever, and you basically expect the same thing to happen every time. Somehow, Luke Show is doing things differently. Like the way he was working around that smoke in A main when Mata flashed him, 99% of chambers wouldn't have played it like that. And what he's able to do in that round is just 1 of 1.
Imagine what he could do with the duelist.
3,
DP
yeah.
away here for Luke Show. Marta making his way over towards this B site.
Ooh, someone's got to shoot that recon, man. Someone's got to shoot that recon.
And Davi will be waiting. And he gets to confirm. Kiko
Like
moves
the
up
molly
into the
idea
space that
close.
he makes and quietly clears out the Sova.
Mata is on point right now. Just casually up to the 17 kills.
Have you seen the GTA thing? Nah, I haven't
He's
watched
really
it.
starting to find
Are people happy
late
or
resurgence
not happy? What's
into
the
this
vibe
year.
at the moment?
There was a point where it really felt like he was kind of losing himself as a player, didn't know what direction to go in. I'm thinking
Very
really
happy.
like post-Santiago when NRG were trying to force that
People are never happy, but it looks
Dandy-esque
good.
neon
Okay.
style, and it just
What's the deal?
was
Someone said
not
PlayStation
him.
first and
That's just
PC.
not
Is
how
that
he
true?
plays the duelist. And then it seemed like there was even maybe like a recovery period after that, trying to get back into his form. But in this second stage, it felt like he's there. Like
18 months
his neon
later.
pre that little weird era where he was trying to play like Dambi was excellent. And I'm thinking like the game, for instance, where they beat Lev.
Nick,
his
thank you
neon
so
there
much.
was fantastic.
Appreciate
I think
that.
that was his best match of the stage.
Thank you for the 33 months.
And he might be able
Appreciate
to
the tier
eclipse
1.
that
Phoenix
right
Fisher
now.
as well. Tier 1 also, mate.
Double
41
entry
months.
with the
Thank you so
back.
much, you guys.
The
Both a long
broad
time.
recon that
Gets
sets
a
it up.
free round. Yep, that is a free round. But it does feel like NRG, man. Kind of across the board. You're
That's a
getting
long
little-
time to wait.
A little feeling of these guys getting into that championship form again with it right
What region
around
do you
the
like
corner.
watching most?
Brock
I would
is
say it
getting his
changes.
stride in stage 2.
I would say
Mata's getting back into
Always
form.
scary.
The pieces are coming together.
2024 and
We've never
2025
seen before.
Pacific were the best
Kiko
in terms of
with
like
the Jet
the
on a
most
number
fun
of
to
these
watch.
maps.
This
Looking
year,
phenomenal.
I think I've had the most fun watching
And then
EMEA.
when he does play control,
year.
he frees up Ethan to
Even
go
though
for
I
the
know
KO or
they're
something
like
that's more
not as
emblematic
good
of
as
that
the
when
other
Shadow look
regions.
here from NRG.
It's just
EMEA
a
was very
testament
fun
as to
this
how
year.
good they are as a team at a base level, that they are really one of
So
the
this year,
only teams
EMEA
in the
at the
globe
moment.
that can buck the meta and still
Pacific-
maintain
Pacific's normally great,
consistency at
man.
the top, still qualify
You got
for
Nong
every
Shim, they're
global.
fun to watch.
We
You got
talked about
Paper
Marta
X, they're
making a
fun to
comeback,
watch.
but Tigazine, he
Barrel.
feels like he was born into
Barrel
the
was pretty
Americas
fun.
League ahead of the curve.
And those stats are neon specific. That's where Tikazine has been shining.
March,
and Loud
thanks
have
so much
been
for the
getting
Prime
better
as
and
well.
better
March
across
Kai,
the stage
thank
as
you,
they
thank you for the
realize
Prime. Appreciate
we can
that.
just put the sky on neon everywhere, and that is when we're going to be at our best. And we discussed that earlier with the 13
With the
win
top
against
two
G2
neons.
on Lotus. Swap to neon. Suddenly they're dominating on that map. That has been
People forgetting that was
such a
G2's
point.
best map.
I mean,
Yeah. But that
By
is
is it only
such a critical point of Loud.
is it only just
hitting
ambient
that
spike
next
and that's
level.
it? I'm trying to
But
work out
man,
if anyone's
NRG
even
might
like
just be a little
in
bit
the
too perfect.
debate.
Feels like they're purpose built for this kind of stage. Tigazine, though, with no respect for
there even
storylines,
another name
history,
that we should be
legacy,
throwing in
forget
there?
about it. It's Luke Show, though, chiming in over on the opposite side of the map. Tour de Force gets him a kill towards A main, and he's already making his way across to B. Davi gets ahead of it, though. Knows he
Big
can
play, mate.
emerging from the shadows in Boathouse.
Go on, get one more.
Confirms his presence on lane.
What a moment to get back there. NRG not able to help. Ethan, the swings are coming in. Davi 1 versus 1.
Oh,
He's
Jesus.
45 health. Brock's
Oh
gonna try
my
and do it
God.
again. Davi low. Gets the
He
better of
was
him.
not expecting him
But
to
you
just be
never
facing.
count this NRG
He thought he was going to play
team out
scared,
in a
and he
round like
didn't.
that.
Oh my god, Brock just assuming that maybe Davi would be a bit more tucked, could have gotten the shock dart off for the free kill. Just barely away from a monster clutch from Brock. What were we saying about Brock hitting his form heading into Champions? Yeah, man, it is reality.
People are being reminded
Not a joke.
now why
Not
he
hyperbole.
was the MVP.
Yeah.
Right. Looks like a tiles crunch here, but it's going to be
Tiles
absent from
crunch,
NRG.
no one
They've got
here.
nowhere
How
to
much
be part
sound
of the
cues
map.
they give
While
up?
this doesn't yield any
They
kills
see the
for
recon.
Loud, it's pretty illuminating.
And Luke should get one before he gets
They're a
out.
bit weak on this A side of the map, but Luke Show doesn't seem to care.
Uh-oh.
Gets a kill, gets off the line straight away. Borg trying to chase him and at least makes an exchange of elimination.
That's so nice from Brock.
Saving trips, we got cages. That's a hard retake, man. I'm looking at this money as well.
Trying to position themselves around this site.
This might be the
Scuba
round.
getting entrenched, and it looks
4v4,
like
hard
Scuba
retake.
playing late now. He's just going to stay in main.
Double shock for Brock.
This paranoia really slows things up, but Ethan gives his position away.
Darker's got one flash to get back in. Not a lot of util on the side. Oh,
He's holding it. They're going for an overdrive being popped by Tigazine. This is the Gambit. Kiko's going to be run down, but Darker now perched on the edge. Gets the info about Scuba's positioning. There's presence in A main as well here for NRG. You've got to respect it. If you're Loud and you're trying to retake. Ethan, though, just ducking back and forth. It's Brock again, just lining them up at 3K in the round.
Brock,
and Ethan
mate.
will deny him two back-to-back
just his map,
four
isn't it?
pieces. But whichever way you slice it, a masterclass from NRG.
Loud refining that advantage with Air Day pushing through door. The catch on
March,
Scuba.
thank you for
He's
doing
got
that,
to
mate.
focus on too many lanes back.
Thanks for making the trip over, dude.
Bringing the round back into their hands, and yet NRG are just too clutch.
There is
Brock,
no free lunch against NRG.
One of the absolute last players you ever want to be against in a late round situation. He is just chilling in main, comes in at the perfect moment to be the janitor and get the easy cleanup on a couple players who were distracted by Ethan, just tucked in the smoke.
And he reaches a relaxed total of 20 kills in 18 rounds.
Not bad.
Pedestrian, really. Heavy mid-presence here. The Luke Show has a tough time determining that. Flash into tree.
Scuba can one-shot everyone.
No real move
They force
behind
into it because of the scoreline.
Lucho and Scuba have been going at it.
Darker gets a kill, it might change the round.
Scuba would love to get his lick back at least once, but it hasn't happened yet, but it hasn't really mattered. His NRG are closing the rounds out
Oh,
late
they fully dodged it.
regardless.
Oh, okay.
That's a decent tag, but
It's telling.
if Mana really needs to, he can heal himself up, and he will do
Excited
just
for the new
that.
champs anthem.
Cauterize
Yeah,
the
same
wound and
actually.
back to work. It's a lot to clear though here in B main, but this Aldrome will do a lot of the heavy lifting for NRG.
It
Presence of
from the little
Lucho
demo
is
thing they did,
felt
it sounded good.
everywhere, anywhere that you try to go.
Well,
Omnipresent.
that's
The
a free
TPR on this
sight.
occasion is a Molly of
That's a
level
free
65,
sight, and they
so
don't really
Darker
have the
will
best
have
odds
to
to
take the
retake this.
sidebar as well.
You would
He's also
imagine
tripped.
it's done.
Set up at market door. Everything is in place here for NRG to hunker down. In a 5-on-5
Scuba's in such a
retake
good
attempt.
position, just kind of
Look at Loud.
depends
They
on the
wanna get
jewels.
This retake activated from many different
Ah,
angles. They want
surely.
to pressure B main from the back. Scuba is so ready for this, though.
He knows, he sees, and he doesn't commit. Pulls out the
Damn,
paranoia
it's
where
nice
it
from
comes from
Scuba.
anyway. That's heads up calling from Scuba, but he gives up a lot
That's
of ground.
impressive.
Loud have routed everyone on NRG to site. They have advantageous positions, and NRG know because of that they need to fight forward. They need to take a timing to get a kill.
But they're back up against the wall, and that's when they're at their deadliest. Scuba fights
Oh,
in from Boathouse.
they
Darker
both
trying
went
to
for the
find a timing,
recon.
and he's got the drop on them, but Kiko whips
I
on him
don't.
180.
I know he
and
whiffed,
takes
but I
his
don't
head
think it would have
clean
mattered.
off. That is dazzling from NRG. In the straight 5v5.
Okay, 5 goes in it.
It doesn't get much better than that. They're on map point.
Loud had a good sequence of utility there
I
as
feel
well,
like
taking B main and then
NRG might be the
pushing
best
everyone from NRG back into the
post-plant
site.
team at
We
the
saw
moment.
the moment where the Molly and the relay bolt come down at the same
Very
time.
good
It
at
gives
post-plants.
Darker the moment for the Guardian, and not the weapon for the
We said it on a
situation in front of
previous
him.
stream, but
Maybe if he has a rifle, he gets
the more I
pair,
watch them,
but
the
he
more
just
I'm just
can't
like
connect the
confident in it.
shots.
This is your 2025 world champion. You've maintained the level, the poise, and the hunger of last year, and maybe even built on it.
They found my wire.
NRG one round away from closing out the pick of Loud. A map neither team has played in this stage. Curious that Loud picked it into them. Obviously feeling confident on it, but they will pay the price. Brock,
if a board cap
23
wants to
kills
sponsor
now.
you, would you wear it during a live
How
stream? Would you do it?
diabolical
Mate,
to throw
if the
a
money's
slow
high enough,
default
bro,
in
I'll
from
sell
map
out,
like
sure.
this. Just to wait, give Loud enough rope to trip
I'm
themselves
not sure there's that much money in board
Kiko
camps,
with an ugly
but
now. The relay bolt had to be respected.
you
but
seem
actually
to think
built up on
so.
the high ground, and Tigazine is not ready for that.
Does recover that rifle. Look at Brock just...
How's he done this? How has he done this? How has he gotten in? Cat amongst the pigeons, and Brock is making a mess of the place. Davi, though, was kind of overlooked here. He tries to pick up that lane position, but Ethan checks everything. He is ready for everything.
The barrel was just sticking out around the corner, so Davi is spotted.
Done right.
This one is done.
For
NRG
sure,
look
done.
phenomenal.
Yeah, they look good, man. This was Loud's map as well.
Now,
The more I watch NRG,
there's
the
levels
more
to
confident
this.
I get.
Going up against the world champion IGL. who was
Shadow,
winning
thank you with the
major
tier 1, appreciate the
tournaments
32
at
months.
19,
And Cryo
whose
Phoenix with the Prime,
contemporaries
appreciate the
have
5
already
months.
retired and moved on. Is
so
still
much.
here and still at his best. NRG look imperious. That was